Namaste. My name is Anshuma Srivastav and I am a clinical educator at Antara Senior Care. Today we are going to discuss about oxygen administration. Oxygen administration is a medical intervention to provide supplemental oxygen to patients who have difficulty in maintaining adequate oxygen levels in their blood. ऑक्सीजन थेरेपी का उपयोग तब किया जाता है जब किसी व्यक्ति को पर्याप्त मात्रा में ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिल पा रही हो। इंडिकेशंस फॉर ऑक्सीजन एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन: हाइपोक्सीमिया, ब्लड में ऑक्सीजन का लेवल कम होना, SpO2 90% से या PO2 60% से जब कम हो जाता है। नंबर 2, रेस्पिरेटरी डिस्ट्रेस. इट इंक्लूड्स इंक्रीज्ड वर्क ऑफ ब्रीदिंग, साइनोसिस और ऑल्टर्ड मेंटल स्टेटस. Number 3, chronic respiratory conditions such as COPD, pulmonary fibrosis or obstructive sleep apnea. Number 4, acute medical conditions. Number 5, pneumonia. Number 6, acute respiratory distress syndrome. Number 7, asthma. Number 8, heart failure or pulmonary edema. Number 9, carbon monoxide poisoning. Number 10, post-surgical recovery. For patients recovering from anesthesia or surgeries affecting respiratory functions. Now, I will explain about the method through which we can administer oxygen. We have 3 devices through which we are delivering oxygen to the patient: low flow devices, high flow devices, and mechanical ventilation. Low flow devices include nasal cannula. The flow rate is 1 to 6 liter per minute. FiO2 is 24 to 44%. Simple face mask, flow rate is 5 to 10 liters per minute. FiO2 is 40 to 60%. Non-rebreather mask, also known as NRBM. Flow rate is 10 to 15 liters per minute. FiO2 is up to 90%. Partial rebreather mask, the flow rate is 8 to 15 liters per minute. FiO2 is 50 to 70%. High flow devices include Venturi mask. In Venturi mask, precise oxygen delivery based on adapter. FiO2 is 24 to 60%. High flow nasal cannula. The flow rate is up to 60 liters per minute. FiO2 is 21 to 100%. Mechanical ventilation is used for patients who are unable to maintain adequate oxygenation on their own. It is delivered via endotracheal tube or non-invasive ventilation, for example CPAP और BiPAP. ऑक्सीजन थेरेपी मरीजों में ऑक्सीजन के स्तर को सुधारने के लिए दिया जाता है. इसे सुरक्षित और प्रभावी तरीके से लागू करना बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है. Today, I will explain step-by-step guide to ensure safe and effective administration. So firstly, we should do initial assessment. हाइपोक्सिया के सिम्टम्स को देखें, जैसे कि सांस लेने में तकलीफ होना. पल्स ऑक्सीमीटर से ऑक्सीजन सैचुरेशन को जांच करें. ऑक्सीजन थेरेपी की नीड को पहचानें. इफ SpO2 is less than 90%, then start oxygen therapy, but not in COPD cases. Now we will discuss about the articles required for administration of oxygen. Oxygen device of your choice according to need of patient's condition, oxygen cylinder, flow meter and humidifier according to their need. Now I will explain how to start oxygen therapy. Perform hand hygiene. साबुन और पानी से हाथों को धोएं या सैनिटाइजर का भी यूज कर सकते हैं. Explain the procedure to the patient. Connect the equipment. फ्लो मीटर को ऑक्सीजन के सोर्स से जोड़ें. अगर ह्यूमिडिफायर की नीड हो तो उसे फ्लो मीटर से कनेक्ट करें. Set the appropriate flow rate. Adjust the flow meter to the required flow rate as per the delivery device. If using nasal cannula or face mask, then place the nasal cannula into the patient's nostril or fit the mask snugly over the nose and mouth. Ensure the device is delivering oxygen correctly and comfortably. Monitor the patient. Adjust the therapy as needed. Increase or decrease oxygen flow based on SpO2 levels and clinical responses. Ensure target oxygen saturation is met, that is 94 to 98% for most patients, 88 to 92 for patients with chronic respiratory conditions such as COPD, जब मरीज की स्थिति में सुधार हो जाए तो डॉक्टर की सलाह के अनुसार ऑक्सीजन को धीरे धीरे बंद किया जा सकता है। Monitor the patient closely during weaning off procedure to avoid rebound hypoxia. Now we will discuss about the post procedure care. यूज किए गए सारे आर्टिकल्स को साफ और डिसइंफेक्ट करें। ऑक्सीजन सोर्स और डिवाइस को सुरक्षित तरीके से स्टोर करें। प्रोसीजर को रिकॉर्ड करें। There are some precautions that must be kept while administering oxygen therapy. Avoid smoking or open flames near oxygen sources. Prevent oxygen toxicity by avoiding prolonged high concentration oxygen therapy. Regularly check the equipment for leaks or malfunctioning. Now, we will summarize the topic. Today, we have discussed what is oxygen therapy, what are the methods to administer oxygen, what is the procedure, post-procedure care, and precaution that must be taken. Thank you.